Hey, I'm Will Primos, and you're watching Paul Korn Bow Hunting Channel!
You're watching the Paul Korn Bow Hunting Channel.
I just smoked a really nice big old Javelina. 3 of them came in. One that came around from my right. Put a good shot on it. We'll recover it after dark. I still got deer out here.
You go grab him, buddy? Yep. Which way?
This way. That's Road and Dragon.
I guarantee when you look at the other side, he was running right behind the shoulder, right in front.
Happy little pig.
Well, there was a couple of really good ones.
Great afternoon, had 3 Javelina come in, and I put the hurt on this one. He was quartering to me just a little bit, so he ended up going a little bit farther than what we thought, but he probably went less than 50 yards. But a great hunt. I think this is like the, I don't know, 14th Javelina or something I've shot here in Mexico with Rick. He's got a lot of them. He's got a lot of hogs, a lot of deer, a lot of good stuff. Thanks for everybody for all the help for getting it out.
Second morning in Mexico, I got into the blind. Same place where I was last night, where I shot a real nice Javelina right before dark. I crawled back in here, and the feeder went off. I seen a few deer, and it was pretty slow. About 11:30, just before lunchtime, I had a couple of Javelina come in, and actually it kind of surprised me. I was half dozed off. I looked up and they were standing there. So I flipped the camera on, had a good broadside shot at the one. He took off, made kind of a loop, came back through the camera. I tried to follow him, but I don't think I did so good. I'll have to look at the footage. But I can see my arrow hanging in the fence there behind the feeder. They actually put a little fence around the feeder so that all the hogs and the Javelina don't eat the corn that gets thrown out. The deer can just jump up over those panels, but hogs and Javelina, they literally cannot jump. Maybe if you have something just a couple feet high, they can't get over it.
Blood trail. How's it looking, boss? Got blood right here. There he is. Oh yeah, that is a purty one, isn't it? Man, they're tough little buggers, aren't they? They are some tough little buggers.
Old Paul Korn special.
For sure, huh? Well, he smells good. Nice Javelina. Seen the shot. 2 of them came in. Made a perfect shot on this one. It didn't go very far. Fun morning. Now, next on the menu, white-tailed deer.
just shot a really nice 8-point. I can't believe it, man. This is the third morning, and it's been really super, super different this year than last year. It's so green. Last year it was so dry and so brown. The corn feeder would come off and the deer would run in and it would be gone within, I would say, within an hour. Now there's corn laying here all the time, and there's very little. I only seen 2 deer all day yesterday, 2 does. This morning I had a couple of small bucks come in. They were just behind there's a panel that the deer can jump over so that it keeps the hogs and javelina out. Well, half the panel's down, and so it seems like the deer have been kind of hanging up. When I have seen a buck, they'd hang up on the other side of that panel and look at the does as they eat. And so this buck was coming, and you could see I thought he was going to clear the panel, and I was going to shoot him right there. I was at full draw. Then he turned around and he went back, and I thought he's going to pull the same old shenanigans. So I actually picked a square on that panel and put it right through there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what a kind of a little bit of a risky deal to get it right through that panel without hitting it, because I believe they're about 6-inch squares. He was right at 30 yards, maybe 31, and the shot looked good. He ran right straight away. It looks like, I think I smoked him. It looked real good.
What a great morning. Can't believe it. I got this beautiful 8-point. He's a little busted up. He's got some broken brow tines and a little bit of his, the tip of his 3 on the right side, but a nice mature deer. I'm guessing he's 5 to 6 years old. The deer don't get that great big body down in Mexico, but it's fun when anytime you get a mature deer, it's just absolutely a blast.